I hate you, Calhoun. I'm gonna kill you, Carter. Let's just talk. Fine. Oh. Oh. I can't understand how you can look at an entire population of human beings, men, women, families, and tell yourself it's acceptable to own them like tools.
Yeah, at least they get the job done.
You talk about tradition, but tradition doesn't excuse cruelty. You talk about way of life. It's our culture.
We will not be shamed or lectured or ruled by outsiders.
But your way of life is built on forced labor, on families ripped apart, on whips, chains, auctions, and fear. You act like the South would collapse without slavery. But maybe it just means that the system you worship is rotten to the core.
We're rotten. You're rotten.
A society needs slaves to function. Is a society worth defending at all?
You don't understand our world. You never.
It needs to change. Deep down you know it. You know this is wrong, and you hide behind the rights so you don't have to face it.
Wrong? You tell me what's wrong. That's the problem with you northerners.
Us northerners?
You think sitting in the cities reading pamphlets makes you wiser than the people who built the backbone of the nation? You don't have a single idea what it takes to run our land, to produce the cotton that your factories depend on, to keep entire communities alive. You call that cruelty? I call it necessary.
Necessary? Then how is the North doing so well?
And don't pretend the North is innocent. Your mills chew up workers and spit them out. Your wage labor leaves families starving, but somehow you get us judged?
Yeah, because I'm a better Christian.
You want to tear down our community, our culture, everything generations built because you think you discovered the higher morality? Well, we won't be pushed, we won't be shamed, and we sure as hell won't bow to your crusade.
You keep talking about pride and heritage while ignoring suffering right in front of you. You talk about the North's flaws as if admitting one wrong cancels out another. Slavery isn't a flaw, Thomas. It's a national wound. And if the South chooses war over justice and it decides to tear the Union apart rather than let one slave be free, then that tells the world exactly your way of life is worth.
Worth more than yours?
Freedom isn't optional. Humanity isn't optional. And the longer the South denies it, the worse the reckoning will be.
If the reckoning you're talking about is abolition forced at gunpoint, then understand this. The South will fight to the last second. We will not be ruled. We will not be dictated from you. You push us, and the flames will spread rather than you can imagine.
Then let it be known, it wasn't the South that started this war. It was slavery. I declare Kansas free!